What's up, everybody? Aigey here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Zenyatta. I have been playing Zenyatta for a little bit now, not too long, but long enough to say to myself, damn, this hero is so stupid. Like, I mean, I love him to death. He's fun. He's cool. He's got a really interesting way of play. He is one of the hardest supports, I think, in the game to actually learn how to play. And when it comes down to it, he just doesn't feel like he is strong enough to do anything. You are 150 HP. You get shot by one bullet and a rocket from Soldier and you're dead. A Tracer looks at you and you explode, and the only way for you to really defend yourself is having pinpoint fucking accuracy, because everybody sees you as the first person to kill on any team comp, and it is so hard to do anything unless you are so far back and then get as close as you can to use your ultimate. It's kind of contradicting, in my opinion at least, to really play this hero effectively, and the only way to really be good at him is to constantly work on your positioning, because he is one of the most position reliant heroes in the game. Now, when it comes down to it, I really think that Zenyatta is probably one of the funnest heroes to play. He's got a very interesting concept, and you just kind of overwatch everything as it's going on. But at the end of the day, I really feel that there are so many different things and so many different heroes that are just far better than this particular one that it just doesn't really make too much sense to play him at the current time. I mean, hell, even in some recent tournaments that I've heard about, he was picked at a 0% rate. Out of all of the heroes, he is the only hero that was picked at a 0% compared to all of the other heroes in this game. And I don't know what they're going to do as far as making him a better hero in the game, or if they're going to change anything, or I honestly don't know. But at this current moment, I think Zenyatta could be a hell of a lot more of a hero. He could definitely be something better, but it just feels like at the current he is just lackluster. Now, the things that I would personally change about Zenyatta, I would definitely up his HP. I think that his HP is way too low. 50 HP with 100 shields is just too much. Maybe if he had a 200 total health bar, maybe like Symmetra, because she's got 100 health and 100 shields, but I feel that he just can't survive long enough to really do much in the game. Now, granted, of course, there are going to be those Zenyatta gods out there that are just absolutely on point with every shot, and I know some of you are probably watching this video like, oh, Aigey, you are just trash, get good, which I understand, I get it. Zenyatta is absolutely just a fun hero to play, but I can't play him effectively. I don't know what I need to do in order to make things better on him, other than changing some things about Zenyatta himself as a hero in the game. I honestly feel that he could be so much more, and I say that a lot with some of the heroes in the game. I feel like they could just be so much more if they were given a little bit of a boost. I still personally feel that D.Va may need a little bit of boost, but others may feel that that's completely incorrect, which I am totally fine with a difference in opinion there, because, you know, I'm not the one that's going to know exactly what's good and what's bad in the game. I've definitely discussed some of my opinions with you guys in the past, which I absolutely love to do, and I'm going to continue to do so because I love hearing from you guys. So if you disagree with me, let me know in a comment. And from there, I would like to say, back on the thing about making his HP larger, I think that would definitely be something. Either his HP or his shields, one of the two needs to be more. Maybe he's currently at 150, just bumping it up to 200 would definitely make me happy. Now, aside from that, saying that his HP or his life bar is just way too small, I think that giving him a little bit stronger of a heal or a little bit stronger of a Discord orb might be of an option. I think that if he Discord orbs a Tracer, he should be able to one-shot her without a headshot. That may be a little bit strong, but, you know, let me just toss it out there. Some random changes that I think would be healthy to Zenyatta. Let's say you don't want to change his life bar. You want to keep it at 150 with 50 HP and 100 shields. Then maybe let's consider changing up the way Zenyatta's entire kit works as far as damage or healing works, or maybe his ultimate providing more instead of it being full team anti bastion essentially. Maybe if it prevented death as opposed to just resurrect people. I know that maybe with Zenyatta's ultimate, if his ultimate was able to prevent death as opposed to, instead of constantly just healing people over and over. I think that the heal is very strong. I think that it's very beneficial to the team. However, I think it would be so much better if maybe that Transcendence would be able to protect your team from a Junkrat tire coming in. because using the ult when a Junkrat tire comes in, it's like, yeah, that's going to save you, but your team's dead, so what's the point? You didn't save anyone. So it's just something that I would think would be definitely better, just a moving invulnerability. Maybe it didn't necessarily heal them, but it kept them alive. I think that not healing somebody and preventing their death would be a hell of a lot more beneficial than just super healing your team. I know when it comes to a Zarya ult, it would definitely be great, and your team's just getting shot at by multiple things like a Pharah ultimate, maybe a Bastion just decided to waltz in and set up a turret, you know, because offensive Bastion is starting to get played more and more. But at the end of the day, I really feel that Zenyatta's ultimate could be a little different. It's good, it's great, but I think it could just be better. I think that Mercy's ultimate as far as resurrecting people from death is amazing, so why not with Zenyatta, since they're basically the same hero essentially. The only difference is Mercy has to be a little bit closer to make things happen, but Zenyatta is essentially the same hero, just a little bit of a contradiction of himself because he plays from a distance, being able to debuff the enemy team while healing your own. However, he also has to be in the front line because he has to use his ultimate to protect your team from any harm and danger that may come. So you're instantly forcing yourself to be in danger when you normally play from the backline. It's kind of, it feels kind of weird to me, but that's how I feel like Zenyatta is currently played. It's so difficult to balance his positioning that it's almost counterintuitive to play him when you could just play Mercy. Now again, I'll say it again, that's just my opinion. That may be completely incorrect, and I may just be doing it entirely wrong, and you can definitely probably see from the clips of me playing Zenyatta at the moment that I may not be the best person to talk about this particular hero, which I, again, completely understand. And of course, that's just a few things. I think that HP should be different. I think that his ult should be different. Maybe some changes, some modifications to his kit as far as damage numbers or as far as healing numbers based on what he does in the game. And another thing that I think would probably be interesting to see was maybe a few alterations to how he interacts with some of the hitboxes. For example, I think that Zenyatta as a hero should not be able to get trapped by Junkrat's trap because it's just one of the silliest things. I even put it in my 100 things. I also put in my 100 things about Overwatch you need to know video. And it's so interesting to me to see that Junkrat can easily trap Zenyatta and get him killed. I mean, yeah, it makes sense that he's another hero in the game and he should get trapped. But come on, he's a floating monk, dude. Like, he shouldn't even activate the trap unless he's just being generous and saying, oh no, I guess I got trapped. Oops, let me just float all the way to the ground and just sit on this trap here because that's honorable. Anyway, my gripe about that, it's just an unrealistic gripe. Sure, his little trap should trap everyone, that's fine. However, again, I want to know your opinion. What do you think would make Zenyatta a better hero? Or maybe is it just me? Maybe I just need to be better at the game. But in all actuality, I just want to know what you guys think about Zenyatta. I personally feel that he is actually the weakest hero in the game. I think he's fun to play. I just don't think that he's effective at all as a support. And again, strictly my opinion. Statistically, am I correct? Not sure yet. Will we probably hear something about it? Maybe soon enough. But I personally feel that Zenyatta could be a hell of a lot better of a hero in the game. And I, of course, want to hear your all's opinion in the comments below. So go ahead and do that. And while you're at it, let me know how your 4th of July went. Love to hear from you guys. And I will see you in the next episode of whatever it is I decide to do. All right. Peace late, everybody.